Every year I sign my mother's birthday card for my brother. He has been gone 6 years, and she has never once mentioned the handwriting. I bought it at the pharmacy on Wells Street, same as always, and wrote the same words I always wrote. Happy birthday, Mom. Love always, Daniel. 6 years of forging his signature. The looping D, the way he crossed his T's too high. I told myself it comforted her. She'd open the card, press it to her chest a moment, and never say a word about the writing. This year she said something. He got it right this time, she murmured, thumbing the ink. Got what right? My name. Last spring he wrote Catherine with a C. She laughed. You know how he is. I put down my coffee. I had never written her name inside that card. I hadn't written Catherine at all. Mom, which card do you mean? The one he mailed. In April. She nodded toward the hall. It's on my dresser. Go look. If you don't believe me. I went. There was a card there I had never seen. The envelope was postmarked April 9th this year. Inside, in handwriting I'd have known anywhere. The real looping D. The real high cross T's. Someone had written, thinking of you always. See you soon. Daniel. Daniel died 6 years ago. A crash on the county road at 2 in the morning. Cremation. Mom arranged all of it while I was overseas, and by the time I flew home, there was an urn and a service and 40 people in black. I never saw him. Not any part of him. Mom, I said, coming back out with the card, where did this come from? I told you. He mails them. She was calm. Every year around my birthday. Daniel is dead. She looked at me the way you look at a slow child. Is he? I didn't sleep. At 2 in the morning, I went into her room while she snored and found the shoebox in her closet under the winter sweaters. Dozens of cards going back years, all in Daniel's hand. Underneath them, drafts in hers, letters she'd written back. One had an address across the top. Cedar Street, Riverton. I left at 6 the next morning without waking her. The house on Cedar Street was small and yellow with a truck in the drive. I knocked. Footsteps. The door opened. It was Daniel, grayer, thinner in the face, but my brother, breathing, holding a coffee mug. Danny, I said, and my voice broke on it. He went white. You shouldn't be here. You're dead. I carried your urn. You carried a box of ash from a crematory in Bell County that Mom paid for. He wouldn't look at me. There was never a crash, Michael. Never a body. There was a check. A check. My settlement. From the plant. $400,000 in a trust. Mom was trustee till I turned 30. 2 years before that, she'd already spent most of it. When I found out, when I said I'd get a lawyer, he stopped. She offered me the rest. $60,000 and a bus ticket if I vanished. If I let her tell everyone I was gone. Dead men don't audit trusts. And you took it. I was 26 and scared of her. His jaw shook. I mail the cards because it's the only thing she let me keep. Then come back with me. I can't. You can. It's her birthday. The whole family's there. I held up my phone, and I already called the man handling Dad's estate. He's very interested in a trust that paid out to a dead beneficiary. Daniel stared at me a long moment. Then he set down the mug. The house was full when we got there. Aunts, neighbors. The card I'd forged propped open on the mantel. She was mid-sentence laughing when the door opened behind me. Daniel stepped into the light. The room went silent. My mother's face came apart in stages. The smile, then the color, then the certainty. Her hand rose to her mouth. In the other, she was still holding the card I'd signed. You said he was gone, an aunt whispered. He is, my mother said, and it came out as a plea. Her eyes locked on the dead man in her doorway. He is. He's standing right there, Mom, I said, and he brought the trust statements.